Hello, everyone. You all are so sweet. I planned this and I really thought that it was going to, the pre-sale for Beyonce tickets coming in Chicago. I thought it was Thursday and I was wrong. It's today at noon, of course. Um, so I had to get in line and I didn't know what that would look like. So I'm just going to be multitasking for a little bit. You'll know how it is. You know how it is. All right. So welcome to the kickoff for our Balaclava knit along. I'm very excited about this. This is one of those situations where people get to chit-chatting and then one thing leads to another and then everybody's knitting balaclavas. Like, I'm not asking any questions about it. All right, we're just doing this. I got a shout out Erin here at the party. She was the original person who popped up and was like, this is what I'm knitting, and and I'm panicked about it because I need to do this and it's amazing. Then we all got to chit-chatting at knit night last week, and now we're knitting balaclavas. And when I posted this last week, a few of you said right off the jump that you were already knitting balaclavas. That tiny little bear, like baby balaclava with the little bear ears, so cute. That's such an amazing gift. A lot of you said that you had knit that for babies in your life. I can see why. It is so unbelievably cute. So we're leaning into avoiding the male gaze. Now more than ever. So one of the funny things that Erin was saying about her serpentine balaclava was how much her husband hates it. And that really motivated me to make one as well. I think that it is so completely ridiculous. I'm going to share my screen again. We're going to take a look at this pattern in particular. Now, if you were here right at noon when I had my hold music on, you may have noticed that I had Beyonce wearing this. I used this this picture and I put Beyonce's face in it. One of the things that we really liked about this little guy is just how 100% ridiculous it is. And we couldn't help but look at the projects and notice that every single person and dog wearing this balaclava looks amazing. All right, this is just the hottest A+ hottie balaclava. Hottest dog wearing the McDo where I just am reading. I'm talking to Laura. Wearing these cute. Everybody looks amazing in this. All right, everybody looks so good. So I had to put it to the test. So this is the balaclava I will be knitting. I thought that it said that I only needed 25 grams of mohair for this. And so I just knew that I had that in my stash. I didn't. I had this much of this happening, which might be what I used for this sweater, actually. Putting it together. This is only about 18. And then I found this. Oh, live update from Laura. All right, we'll circle back to that. I found this also. Now, let me actually be clear. This is not mohair. This is Surrey. Surrey's my girl. I love Surrey. Just as fluffy, but to me, softer, easier to work with. I found this. This is like 28 grams or something. And so I thought I was good until I did a deeper dive into the pattern last night when I noticed that I actually needed 4 25-gram balls because you hold 4 strands of mohair together. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. But I leaned in. And my girl Laura, as you all may know, she frequents the Evanston Stitchworks where she teaches classes, and I dialed her up this morning, very early morning call, very early morning emergency call, because I knew I needed to talk to her before the snowstorm is hitting. Laura's reporting there live. We are all right now sitting in the queue for Beyonce tickets, also hunched over her laptop. Yes. And she's at I'm down to 5,613. So I'm slightly behind Sarah. That's a live update from the Beyonce pre-sale queue. All right. I knew you all wanted that too. Live update from Evanston Stitchworks, where Laura is doing my personal shopping. At Evanston Stitchworks, they apparently have this little friend right here. I'm not even going to attempt, well, yes, I am. As a Midwesterner with zero culture other than a sprinkling of Dutch, I would say that is, you would say, Saperly Poppet. Who can say? But they have this beautiful yarn, and I'm hoping my order to Laura was the blue. Oh, wait. Oh, you got all the blue for me, Laura? Because that was my first choice, was the light blue. I thought that would be really, yay, thanks, Laura. Laura is reporting live. She is saying that she got the blue for me. I thought all of their colors were really beautiful, so I wouldn't have been upset about any of those colors. Those are really nice. But Laura snagged the blue for me. That was my first choice. So that is super excited. I feel like that means we're going to get Beyonce tickets too. Okay. That means that this is going to happen for us. All right. So do you like how much shit I'm doing right now? Why would I do this to myself? I don't know. You keep there. Lisa Weisman saying, I hope there will be a ruffle. Listen, yes, ruffle is happening. All of the ruffles are happening, okay? There will be enough yarn now for the ruffle, because originally I was like, you could probably make the hood situation a sans ruffle, but what the fuck are we even doing, really, if there's no ruffle? Yes, there will be a ruffle. There will be everything now. And since Laura is my yarn mule, I will have this yarn at the retreat this weekend for maybe a little impromptu snowed in hood, a balaclava situation. So stay tuned for that. All right. Stay tuned for that. Now, I took a look at a couple of these patterns. I purchased the serpentine or whatever it's called, the one that I'm going to knit. And I looked at that. Yes, I did. I looked at it so you don't have to. It's not great. Bless her heart. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But I took a look at a couple of of these hood constructions, and it does feel like I think Sarah's going to get us the tickets. Oh, that's so exciting. All right. So it does feel like they're all kind of constructed in the same way. You start with like a strip at the top, and then you pick up stitches around, and you knit down from the top. Seems simple enough. And it feels like that would go relatively quickly. yeah, I really think that it's going to be great. I'm going to just take, you know what? I think I think we got him. I think Sarah is in. I think she, okay, please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Sarah is purchasing our Beyonce tickets right now. I'm still at 2,823. I'm reading the chat. And also looking at my queue. And also, is this fun? Riveting, most riveting knit along of all time. I was just going to say, wow, this is bad content. This is bad content. I should have pivoted away from this. But Megan's on the edge of her seat. That's all I really care about. Megan, yeah. Yeah, I'm stressing everyone out. Well, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like this is what Walter Cronkite must have felt like as someone told him that John F. Kennedy died from his wound. I feel like it's exactly a very, very similar situation. So really channeling Walter Cronkite right now to be able to live. Is that sacral? Is that bad? Well, fuck them. I don't even give a shit. Beyonce. All right, we have no more updates. I feel like Sarah's just buying. She's grabbing whatever is happening. We were all talking this morning in the thread. We were like, oh, how much do you want to spend? And as we got closer to the pre-sale going live, we were all like, it doesn't matter. God, anything, just buy them. It was like crazy. You go insane, right? This is what Taylor people must feel like too, right? Where you're just like, whatever, do it, just buy. All right, Sarah's typing. She did it! Yay! Yes! Oh my God! Okay, great. Yay! Oh my God! I'm so excited! Yes! Oh, she got 4 tickets! Yay! Sarah! I had to quick tell her. Yay! Oh my God. That was breaking news! Breaking news from the Beyonce queue. Sarah got us 4 tickets. This is what happens. You got to spread out. You got to use your resources. You got to get in there. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, so we have 4. That's all we really need, right? Actually, let me check in. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I feel like we're good. Yeah, okay, I feel like we're good. I'm going to get out of here. I don't need you. I need you. I don't need you anymore. Okay. All right, great. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you. We really did it. I couldn't have done that without your support. I'm sorry if it stressed you out. Lisa Weissman, I'm very sorry. Holy shit, it was less than what I thought it would be too. I'm going to close that now. That's not important. Okay, so how we doing? We good? All right, balaclavas. So as you're digging into the construction of these wild hoods, remember that gauge is going to be very, very unimportant here, right? Because if we think about how we are creating this hood, you really can just continue to try it on as you go, right? Most of them, from what I was seeing, it's very common to be able to just like knit a strip, pick up the stitches and knit down, all right? So you kind of are able to use your head as you go. And if your row gauge is a little short or a little long, you can adjust the number of rows you do to create that hood. So am I going to knit a gauge swatch? 1,000 times no. Okay. Should you knit a gauge swatch? No. I think if anything, you may want to decide what needle size to use, especially if you're doing something wild with the mohair or the suri. You may want a tighter or looser fabric, depending on how you want that fabric to feel. So if anything, cast on 10 stitches and just play around with the needles. All right. That's all you need. Gauge per se, not gonna really be that important. I wasn't seeing a lot of sizes for these balaclavas either. So it's a kind of a one size fits all situation. I'm thinking that if a designer like Petite Knits is designing something like this, she's going to have opportunities for you to see where you can customize the sizing here. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna play around with that. I am going to be checking in, posting updates. So hopefully if you have any questions about how your sizing is working out, or picking up stitches, we'll do a deep dive into that in the coming weeks too. This knit along is going through March, because why not? So we're gonna be talking about balaclavas for the next 6 weeks. So I'll be talking about picking up stitches. We'll be talking about getting smooth pickups. We'll be talking about sizing modifications. So I say just get in there and figure it out. Now, my only hesitation here, because I'm going with the original plan, which is to hold 4 strands of Surrey together to knit, ripping that out will be a huge nightmare. So I don't really want too many false starts there. Okay. If you are going on a similar journey, keep in mind that if you do need to rip out, you don't need to separate those strands from each other. So if you get yourself into a little bit of a corner and you have to rip back, keep them all together, all right? You don't need to pull them all apart. They can come out as one tube of 4 strands. They're gonna go back in as one strand of 4 tubes, right? One tube of 4 strands. So just, don't worry about if they'll be woven together. They're not going to want to come apart very well, but don't worry about it. You might even, you could consider too winding everything together into one ball before you get started too. I've done that before. I was just looking at this yarn. Now this is my favorite Surrey yarn. This is Farmer's Daughter, Odang. This is a beautiful yarn, just the absolute perfect color. This is the leftover yarn for my Illuminate sweater that I just absolutely love. And I noticed, so you hold a 2 strands double for Illuminate. I'm pulling 1 strand from the inside of this and 1 strand from the outside of this. All right, because when I picked this up, I thought I had pre-wound it into 2, but I'm not. I'm just pulling it together so I can hold it like that. And it comes together pretty nicely. It's holding its shape really well. But then once you knit it, it is kind of horrible if it gets knotted or tangled or anything to pull these apart. So keep that in mind too. Just path of least resistance. All right, path of least resistance. Now I am continuing to add balaclava patterns to the bundle that I am building, the bundle that I'm building on Ravelry. This is my first bundle. Laura's usually bundle queen, and Laura can keep that crown, honestly. She's the one who always finds the patterns. I love it. Yes, I'm curating a collection of balaclavas in my balaclava bundle on Ravelry. Whew. But if you have a balaclava pattern that you are following, put the Ravelry link in one of these posts, okay? I will add it to the bundle so more people can see more patterns. All right, right now there's only about 10 patterns, I think, in there. So it's building. It's at the beginning stages of the queue, the queue. They're all very cute. They kind of range from most ridiculous to actually kind of practical. So no matter what you're looking for in your balaclava, it's in there. Yeah, it's in there. I even think that that little cute baby bear balaclava could be sized up pretty easily if you want a bear balaclava of your very own, adult size. All right. All right. So what a journey we've all been on in the past 22 minutes. We started off having no idea if we were going to get Beyonce tickets. Right now, it is confirmed. I am going to see Beyonce in May. Very exciting. Very exciting. And you all got to watch that play out live. I also did a B- job of also talking about balaclavas. I think that's a win altogether. Yeah. Marie has a great question. Could I switch fisherman's rib for brioche? Absolutely, you can do that, Marie, because you are just creating a fabric, right? And the way that the balaclava is going to be built is you're going to be going by measurements. So if you are changing the texture of the way that the balaclava is knit, you'll just be measuring from, to hit those measurements. So if your fisherman's rib is at a smaller gauge than the brioche in the pattern, which seems like that would be the case, I feel like you would just have to knit slightly more of it to counteract the lack of growth and the lack of brioching. Yeah. Lisa Weissman said she'd give me an A-. Damn, Lisa, I think you're grading on the curve, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that very much. All right. Any other questions about anything going on with anybody's balaclava that you pattern that you were looking at? I'm excited to dig into mine. Like I said, I've never knit with 4 strands of Surrey held together for one fabric. I remember not hating it when I was knitting with 2 strands of the Surrey for my Illuminate sweater. I love the feel of it. I'm in for the ruffle action. I think this is going to be really fucking cute. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, so we'll see. So I am going to keep everybody posted. All right. Let me just, so I closed all of my windows because I was worried about not getting it slowing down my Beyonce process. So let me just go to my schedule here. I'm going to open that back up so we can take a look at what's going on. I feel like I'm checking in every couple of weeks. Yeah, so we're kicking off today. Now, I'm going to be back live, not trying to buy Beyonce tickets, on Tuesday, March 4th. By then, I'm going to have a sizable part, a sizable chunk of balaclava knit. I could just get on a roll with it too. Who can say? One of the things that this balaclava knit along is really kicking off in people is their ability to just start whatever the fuck you want to, because who cares? And I love that idea. All right, so we're going to see. Do I have a million works in progress right now? Absolutely. Absolutely I do, but that is not going to stop me from getting this weird hood knit. We're supposed to get a lot of snow tomorrow in Chicago. What a great cast on, blizzard cast on. Just like a weird little hood for yourself. I just love it. I just love it. All right. Lisa Weissman, queen of the D-Stash over in the D-Stash area. She says to private message her if you need yarn because she has too fucking much. So Lisa is going to be here for all of your yarn needs as well. All right. If you can wait for ship, I mean, she ships quickly. I needed my yarn so fast that I had to go to my yarn mule, Laura, and bring it to me. But Lisa is here for you as well if you want to shop her stash, see what she has. Lisa, how's your mohair / Surrey stash? Or are we talking, more like normal fibers? Lisa right now is just like, oh shit. She's got that whole room. She's got some of that. All right. So if you're kind of joining us on the journey on this wild what's it called? Serpentine? I always think, I just really spread out. Serpent balaclava. If you're going on a serpent balaclava vision, yeah, get some fuzzy yarn. I think it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to weird twinsies with so many party people. All right, well, A-. I'm gonna go with it. I promise the next time I go live, I will be way more focused. Way more focused. All right. I'd do anything for Beyonce. I just really would. That was important. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining. I know that you weren't expecting what you got. Hopefully it didn't stress you out and you were just along for the ride. If you have any questions about your weird balaclava pattern, don't hesitate to post them. Post some pictures of how it's going. I can't wait to put together a balaclava cutie collage. You know it's coming. So keep an eye out for that too. Is there a hashtag? Yeah, I think we're just doing Balaclava KAL, Lisa. That is what I have been using when I've just been posting about it over the past week. All right. So yeah, hashtag it up. Can't wait to see your progress and hear all about it. I think this is going to be a weird one. I think it's going to be slightly weirder than the hood. That's my thought. That's my prediction. So we'll see. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me live. Hey, I'm not going live tomorrow, so you have your Wednesday free. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.